Hello, hello. My name's Melody and this is Empower Your Dreams. I'm going to be doing a reading today for the sign of Libra. Happy birthday, Libra. It's the very beginning of your season. This is the Oracle and Tarot addition to my channel. You will find other things on my channel and not just Oracle and Tarot, so please stay tuned for that. I'm going to jump right in. We're going to do things a little bit different today. I have the planet, the sign, and the house cards out today as well, and I'm just going to roll with it and we'll see what comes out of reading the cards this way. So again, happy birthday. This is going to be a love reading for October. Okay, love reading for the month of October. Please, Spirit, for the sign of Libra. Love reading for October, please, for the sign of Libra. What do our Libras have to surrender for the month of October, please? Or what do our beautiful Libras have to surrender, please, Spirit? For the month of October 2019. Please keep in mind that all of my videos are timeless, even though I'm stating a date here with Spirit. When the message finds you, it was meant to be. This cannot and will not resonate with everybody. However, take the pieces that do resonate and then you can leave the rest. This is for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus as well. Okay, let's see what Spirit has for my Libras. What do Libras have to surrender, please, for the month of October in love 2019? Oh, there we go. Ooh, surrender unhealthy relationships. Pisces got this in the reading, I believe, for the Saturn going direct. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one side for you and one side for your person of interest. If you do not have a person of interest or you are not currently in a relationship, then this is currently the person that you're manifesting coming in, okay? So this will give you a good idea if you should be changing direction in your manifestation skills, okay? So for Libra's person, oh, that's too many, please. Oh, I only got two. Okay, I'll take them. Ooh. Surrender to your addiction and surrender to negative thinking. Okay, so you know what? I'll get you one more just to balance out the energy. One more for my Libras, please. Libras for love. What else do they need to surrender when it comes to this connection, please? Surrender to your intuition. Okay. And surrender to attachment to results is on the bottom. That's a really big theme I feel throughout the collective. I'll just leave that here for now. Okay, so on your side, what do we have here is surrender unhealthy relationships. This is indicating that you really wear your heart on your sleeve, Libras. And sometimes we can get trapped into these unhealthy cycles with people because we're almost too loving and too giving, and sometimes even becomes a codependency. Okay, so let's see what this reads here. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and be surrounded by positive people. And then what came out with that is surrender your intuition. So this is alluding to me that you already know about this particular person and you're fighting your intuition on it, okay? So make sure you're really looking within and you're listening to that little voice that's in your head, okay? It says tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. Okay, so listen to those signs and those little nudges from the universe, okay? Very important. And then it does say here, I'm going to read this because I think it's important. Surrender your attachments to results. The formula to success is to do all you can to make things happen. Then let the end result go. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can be sabotaging. So yeah, so you can literally sabotage a connection or something that you're manifesting by not letting go of the end result. And a lot of people ask me, well, what do you mean? Because this is actually a big part of my channel and will be part of the law of attraction portion of this channel. And letting go of the end result is really important. So people, places, or things, we really need to let go of that attachment, because if we don't and we're chasing something, it's going to be pushed out. It's not going to come to us. So we can set our attentions, and then we need to just almost have a non-action. Even though we say you need to take action, it's letting go that maybe it may not be that person, place, or thing, and then giving up the end result and saying, you know what, universe, God, divine, whoever it is you speak to, saying, you know, if it is not for everybody's higher good that is involved, please give me something better or of equal value. Now, the reason we do that is because then we know that whatever we're calling in, we have our list already made, and whatever we're calling in, we're for sure going to get the right person, the person, place, or thing that is going to serve everybody's higher good, okay? Because sometimes we're calling in people, places, and things that do not serve us. Therefore, we start these karmic cycles, okay? And we end up in these bad situations. So, yeah, I wanted to leave that out on the table for you. Okay, so what's the overall theme, please, for this connection for Libra, for love? Step out of your comfort zone, and then it says the North Node. So North Node is everything to do about your purpose in life, and maybe that could be alluding to the intuition as well. And expect powerful change is on the bottom. Okay, so I'll set those there. Now let's dive into your person. So they had two cards. The first card out is Surrender Your Addiction. Excuse me. And it reads, whether you're addicted to a substance, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. So that's something that they need to surrender. And, you know, it could be very well that your person is suffering from something that is, you know, something that's affecting your relationship or your partnership here, because you're getting the surrender unhealthy relationships, okay? And this individual has a lot of negative thinking, which, I mean, unfortunately, these cards do go hand in hand, okay? So they need to learn to surrender their negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on a positive affirmation. So we can manifest things by our thoughts, and what people don't understand, it's not just words, it's thoughts, because the universe responds to our energy. So for the cross watchers watching, and this side is you, also just keep in mind that the energies can be switched. I am dealing with energy here, so this could be you, or this could be and the cross watcher, or could be vice versa. So do keep that in mind. Yeah, so basically remembering that when we have one thought, it can either be negative or positive. It can never be in between. So if it's negative, you have to stop that thought, say thank you for it, and then you need to replace it right away. Okay? This is, I think it's going to give me a little bit more insight. I wanted to try these cards today. I've had them for a little bit. I don't think I've tried them on the channel yet. I have used them. And these planet cards here, I'm going to get one for each of you. Spirit, for these planet cards for our Libras, please. This will represent the part of your personality that's engaged in this love connection. And this is the part that's activated or affected. What part of Libra is activated or affected, please, by this connection? Activated or affected by this connection, please. Try them this way. If not, I might have to just... There we go. Activated or affected. Your ability to transform, take a big leap forward and rebirth. So this could be a leap forward within this relationship, or this could be a leap forward into walking away, okay, and having that true rebirth for yourself. Okay, and what's going on with their person here, with this relationship? What's been activated or affected, please, Spirit? What has been activated or affected, please? Activated or affected, please. In this relationship for love between Libra and their person. What's going on with their person, please? Person, please. Your healing power, empathy, and ability to teach and learn remedies. I feel that they're learning from you, which is good. It sounds like there might be in a situation here. Again, for the people that I'm tapping into, this is a general read, you guys. It cannot and will not resonate with everybody. Okay? Oops, there goes my cards. Yeah, so, in the first little bit, you're going to know if this storyline is for you or not. Okay, and then for my Libras, these are the zodiac cards. And this is the overall energy. Overall energy of the issue or the question that you may have with this relationship. Overall energy with the question or the issue, please, for our Libras. Regardless, it looks like you guys are going to have a good month transforming, so just use that intuition. What's the energy of the question or the issue when it comes to this relationship? Or a general feeling? What's going on overall with this relationship, please? These ones are harder to... There we go. I'm pulled to this one. The energy imbues power, superior confidence and enthusiasm, with faith, good fortune, and authority. Okay, and then we'll do your person. What about Libra's person, please? The general feeling around this love situation. Connection. Capricorn. So this was Sagittarius and this one's Capricorn. The energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows, let's see here, shrewdness and cautions ambition. So they're feeling very cautious about this relationship. This could mean that they're very materialistic. But I mean, if they're dealing with this negative thinking and an addiction of any kind, the shrewdness would make sense. And not feeling very ambitious would also make sense. You know, it's hard to become positive and aligned with something if you're going through so much, right? Okay, and then we have the house cards. Let's see what we have here for Libras. What area of Libra's life is being affected by this connection with this love interest, please? And again, if you do not have a lover in mind, then you know you can take this as it is, and this could be who you're manifesting in, so then you would know that you may need to change things if this isn't the individual that you're looking for. Where the cosmos grant wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions, it's the 11th house. So yeah, this side's like really nice. And let's see what we have for your person. What do we have for their person, please? When it comes to... Oh, too many. Let's see. What area is being affected? Okay, the first house. What people see and the impression you give. So I am going to pull clarifiers on all this. These things. The baby's just up, so I'm going to pause this for just a moment. It'll be 2 seconds before I'm back. Okay, Libra, sorry. You'll notice my music isn't playing. My computer's not working to turn it back on, so we're just going to roll with it. It may turn back on. I have my mouse close by, so I can try to turn it back on for you. But, yeah, I was just sitting here looking at what did come out so far. And on your side, it has Pluto. And these cards kind of are the same thing, because it says, expect powerful change. And then this is your ability to transform, take a big leap of faith, and rebirth. And Pluto is, yeah, it's all about change, transformation, moving away from things that no longer serve you. And, you know, this could be to do directly with your person. Like I was saying, just because, you know, this is a love read. Just wanted to see here something quick. In the part of you that is activated or affected, so how you're affected about this, we're gonna dive in more. You know, this is how you're either affected in a good way or like activated to do something. So you're activated to see this change, I think. And I really think that this change is within yourself and not trying to change your person. But we'll see once I pull some more cards. And then on this side, we have Chiron. And the thing about Chiron, it says here, your healing power empathy and ability to teach and learn remedies. So, this person could be really seeking help, because this is either you're the teacher or you're the seeker of help. Okay, where we have the, surrender negative thinking, and then we also have surrender your addiction. And then over here we had come out, stepping out of your comfort zone. I almost feel like, because these came out for joint energy, but it almost feels like these should be kind of like this. That's how I'm being pulled to put them. They're just aligning. Now Chiron, the story behind him is that a poison arrow hit him, and even though he's a teacher of being able to heal, he could never heal himself. Okay, and that could be, your person here is really looking for that outer help with his mindset and his, possible addictions here. His or her, doesn't matter. It's just energy. Now, when it comes to the way that you're affected by this relationship, it could be that he or she's wanting to look within, and this spark and this activation is kind of being to the forefront of the, because of the relationship, this person over here is really seeing that they do need to have change, and they're looking to seek for this help. Yeah, that's what I'm gathering so far. And then we have here Sagittarius on your side. This energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. You're very fired up about something here. He has this staff with this like burning arrow, and it's just like it's on fire. Just very very full of passion. It could be about this relationship, or it could be about this change and transformation that's coming in, or it could be a little bit of both. It could be a little bit of both. Because this is the general feeling about the relationship. It was my question to Spirit. But we'll dive in a bit more. And then the last card that you got was the 11th house. And this is the area of your life that's been affected by this relationship, where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. So it could be that you're either being pulled away or towards your friends and family. It does say grant wishes in luck, so I'm taking this as a positive thing. Then over here we have Capricorn, and it reads, the energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and caution and ambition. So we went over this one here. Yeah, and the shrewdness, like I was saying, could be due to, that stinking thinking, the addiction itself. But I feel like this person's trying to be cautious with the way that they're approaching. They really feel like it's an uphill battle, though, at the moment. It's, he's, that's a long, even though it's a mountain goat, right? Very treacherous path, very steep hill, cliff to be climbing, and everything that he's carrying on his back, it almost seems like all the burdens that he or she may be thinking, feeling, experiencing even, you know, in their worlds. And that's the overall energy, a very heavy energy. But at the same time, they want to work hard. They seem determined to climb this hill, this cliff side. And then, and how are they being affected by this relationship? What people see and the impression you give. It's the first house. So I have to do some clarifiers on this. It's either that they're worried what people will think, or they worry that people are talking about them. I'm feeling withdrawn. I feel withdrawn, like they're withdrawing from people, or maybe they're not being as involved when it comes to the, you know, the friends and the social aspect. Because these are quite opposite on each side here. The energies are quite opposite, to be very frank. You know, and it could be that you're really wishing that, you know, you guys could hang out with your friends and stuff more, but maybe the way this individual's thought patterns are and where they are in their life right now, maybe you feel like it's holding you back, and that's why you need to have this transformation come in. Maybe you're thinking about walking away. And as I say that, I'm looking at this picture, surrender your attachments to... Hi guys, that cut really quick. Sorry about all the interruptions. I'm not sure what's going on today. So, better plug this in too. There we go. Yeah, so basically, my camera stopped again, so I apologize. But what I was saying was, you know, when I was saying all that, I was brought to this card. Surrender attachments to results. And as I was saying, you know, maybe you're thinking about actually physically walking away from this person or this situation. I looked down and I saw this picture of this lady. She's standing at a shoreline. It looks like she's waiting. She's either waiting for something to come in, or it's like, at first I got this feeling of walking away. Like she looks like she's going to walk into this horizon. And then I notice after that it is like she is at a shoreline. So yeah, waiting for something to happen, or to walk away from something. And I'm strongly getting that with this card here. And then just to backtrack a little bit on this Capricorn card, you know, so the Capricorn is represented by the devil in the traditional tarot. And and then we have this, you know, the healing card, we have the addiction card, and then, you know, we have this, you know, you're either worried about what people are thinking about you when you're out in public, or what they're thinking. Like she looks very worried in this picture, so your person can be really worried about that. But I do see this kind of imbalance. But I'm going to pull some cards here and see what else is going on. I'm going to pull a couple of these cards for your person. Yeah, so I'm going to pull these for your person, and then I'm going to use the Wisdom of Oracle deck for your side. I'm really curious to know about what's going on here first, I think, before I clarify your cards. So, Spirit, what do we have for Libra's person, please? What do we have for Libra's person, please? I'm looking at this Chiron card. What's this Chiron card, please? For Libra's person. October 2019, please. Libra's person. What's this Chiron? What are they wanting to heal from? They're seeking some man holding a coin. What are they seeking the healing from? Oh, that is way too many, Spirit. Man holding a coin, community, it's in reverse, and then the yin and yang. One more for this Chiron card, hostilities. They might be having some inner battle about getting this help. But whatever this situation is, it's affecting the celebration of this commitment or this coming into union. This may not even be off the ground yet. It may be just a person of interest. Yeah, it's definitely causing an imbalance to this connection. And I feel that it's creating this hostility between the finances and, the celebration of, I'm getting celebration of life. Life, this connection. And again, this may only resonate for a few of you. I very strongly feel that there's an addiction here to something. Especially with this Capricorn card showing up in your person's read. It's going to be a journey. Journey's on the end. Hang on here, Spirit. I didn't ask for those. Okay, so what's this Capricorn card all about? It says, slow down. It says the energy around you is serious. Yeah, well, Capricorns are serious. But whether they're taking this getting help serious or not is another thing. It does say hardworking, but it does say to be cautious. And I just getting alluded to this big cliff that this, he's climbing with all this extra baggage, it seems, on his back here. What is this Capricorn card here for, please? For Libra's person. What's this Capricorn card, please? For Libra's person. Yeah, healer of the ages, but it's in reverse. Let's get a couple more, please, Spirit. This Capricorn card. What's this Capricorn card, please, for Libra's person? What's this Capricorn card, please? Ooh, oh yeah, okay. Storm warning. The sun in reverse. And one more. Just one more, please. Door to value. More loss of money. Indecision. They're at this crossroad and what to do about their own personal issues. And, a lot of times, addictions have a big, struggle attached to them. Even if somebody really wants to push forward and, get healthy, sometimes, it's easier said than done. It looks like here they're seeking help. But right now it seems like they're still in that that defensive mode, and everything's still affecting it's still affecting everything. I just want to verify something. I don't know why lately I cannot remember certain cards in reverse. Sorry guys, I'm just yeah, okay. Yeah, it's being blocked. The relationship's being blocked with this sun in reverse, or this relationship, I did see the Journey card on the end. But this Storm card is so dark. Very dark, broken foundations. I feel like it's tearing down. Oh, that's so heavy energy. I feel like it's tearing down. It could be this relationship, or it literally could be tearing down the addiction itself. But with the Sun in reverse and the Healer in reverse, I'm not really getting that, because there's so many cards here in reverse, and the Door to Value. It's like they don't know their own worth is what I'm getting from this card, even though it has the money card, like the money, it's Door to Value. All the coins and cash is flowing everywhere here, but I'm really feeling like it's like, the lack of their own value. They really just don't feel well about themselves. Like, she's looking at herself in this mirror here, and she's just not happy. He, she, doesn't matter. It's just energy. So when I do say he, she, just, take it how it resonates. Yeah, I feel like this scenario here is, it's making an imbalanced in all relationships, friendships, and it's affecting how you are able to socialize. Because we have like two cards of like with external people in them. They both talk about people, right? This one's like how people see you, and this is, having that luck and beautiful relationships that you want. What's this first house with Libra's person, please? What's this first house, please? With Libra's person, please. Why is this first house here, please? Happy family. Maybe people don't realize what's going on. Maybe people are seeing that you guys are a happy family or a happy couple. What's this here? Blossoming in abundance. There's a little bit of distress here because there's the woman holding a heart, and it's in reverse. One more, all tied up, but it's in reverse. People on the outside might not really know what's going on. People on the outside aren't seeing what's going on, because this is the sixth chakra. Upright would be like using your intuition and knowing, and then it's in reverse here, coming out with these cards in this row. I feel like people around you feel that there's something that just isn't right when it comes to this individual or this relationship, because we do have the woman holding a heart, and it is in reverse. But for the most part, they're just seeing this, happy family. This beautiful relationship that's blossoming. I'm picking up on a couple scenarios here, so I have to take this how it resonates, because it is a general read, guys. Because we do have this all tied up card, and this could be just, you know, people don't really realize what's going on, you know, or it could be that you're starting to come out of this heartache and this, you know, and you're moving forward to that, you know, the happier things in life. I'm going to have to clarify. I'm going to have to clarify. But it seems like an illusion to other people, like you're creating, he or she or you guys as a couple are kind of hiding what's going on, or it's an illusion to others. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to clarify a couple more things on your person's side before I move forward. I'm going to use this deck with your side, and your side's going to kind of pull everything together, show more of the end results of where this is all going. Spirit, what do we have for clarifiers, please, for Libra's person for October 2019? I'm going to start down here with this all tied up, please. What's this all tied up card, please? This is for Libra's person. What's this all time? Hangman. In reverse. It's the same card. Well, this is kind of like the 8. What else do we have here? It's not the same card, but it's similar. I feel like somebody's starting to realize what's going on. Maybe you don't know what's going on with this individual. That could be very possible. It could be very possible that you aren't aware of what's going on here. And you're just starting, what's this all tied up, please? In reverse. Now with this hanged man. That is in reverse as well. The Queen of Pentacles. It's upright. We have the man holding a coin, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Now I'm starting to think that maybe you don't know what is actually going on in this person's life. There's another storyline entering here, because we have the man holding the coin, which would be this person on this side, but now we have the Queen holding the coin, or the Queen of Pentacles. And I feel like this may be you. And with the Hanged Man in reverse, you know, things are coming to light. You're starting to maybe see things for what they are. What's being illuminated here? What's being shown? What's being illuminated? What's being illuminated? Oh. Come out sideways. The inner battle. I'm getting inner battle from this card. It was in reverse. The 9 of Wands. The World card here is out sideways. I'm getting the word inability or stagnant, stuck. Doesn't know if it wants to go up or down. Maybe it's you. You don't know if you want to go up or down. What's being illuminated, please? Two of Swords, being indecisive about something. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. Yeah. Something's being illuminated to you about this connection, because we have the Ten of Wands here. I really strongly feel that this is you, the Queen of Pentacles. And then here we have like the foundation, as like, I mean, that's the relationship, right? The Ten of Cups. But we have something that's coming to light. And I'm seeing this as kind of like, maybe you're starting to see this inner battle within this person's self. And, you know, and there's stagnant change. It's this way or it's upside down. I don't feel it's upright. And now there's a choice to be made. You know, this relationship isn't bringing what it needs to. It's in reverse. And, you know, now there's a decision to be made. And it's causing some indecision. Yeah. Just seeing what else I should. What's this woman holding a heart, please, in reverse? The Queen of Wands. There's another person on the table here. I don't know. It could be another person. What's this woman holding a heart, please? She's in reverse. Victory in reverse. Feeling defeated. Yeah, feeling defeated, I'm getting the word inadequate again. I don't know. Inadequate. Self-doubt. I'm coming back to this card here. Surrender to negative thinking. And I feel like this person just doesn't see a victory because they don't believe in themselves enough. So they're really thinking that you're going to walk away with this heart. It's in reverse. You know, and that would be a common trait for somebody that would be dealing with negative thinking or any kind of addiction. What's this sun? I'm going to ask what this sun is. I may ask what this storm card is first, actually. Okay, let's see here. The Tower moment. The Tower wants to show itself. I think something's going to happen. What's the Sun in reverse, please? I think I already know what's blocking this, but what's blocking this from coming in? Oh, that is a lot of cards, Spirit. Yeah, we have... It's way too many, but we have the Wheel of Fortune that wanted to show itself in the Star for healing, which we did see here. What's the Sun, please? In reverse. What's blocking this? What's the block here? Whoa. Yeah. You guys might very well be in separation already, because I have the Lovers in reverse. It could be just very well that you are going to take this leap of faith into yourself and move forward. What's this Storm card, please? What's this Storm card? Balance. The Page of Swords. Somebody's spying on somebody. Somebody's spying on somebody. And, you know, Judgment Day is coming to bring this all into, you know, to have some justice. And we'll see what that justice will be. But, there's the Sun again on the bottom reverse. And there's that all tied up card. Able to get out, but not. Able to heal, but not, you know. And this is like, you know, the Ace of Swords is the truth. Like, there's lies here in this card. That's Storm, turbulence, juggling, or more you know, this indecision. This was upright. This indecision card, or juggling between the struggle and the relationship, juggling between, you know, could be juggling two people, but I'm strongly getting here that it's just about, you know, the things that they know they're not supposed to be doing, and it has a hold on them. Why is this Capricorn card here? Oh, wow. Temperance and the Eight of Wands, but I didn't really call for it. Could be a message coming in. There's that Star card again. So the Four of Wands and the Star. Four of Wands is in reverse. A foundation falling apart. And, you know, there needs to be healing. Like this card here, that was the healer of all ages. The Star card's here to say, you know, healing has to be made to rebuild this foundation. It's in the, you know, it's not in the upright, it's reversed. And so is the Lovers. You know, this means separation. If you are still together, then, you know, it's maybe what needs to happen. I do want to know what this Community card is in reverse, please. What's this Community card in reverse, please? Is it celebration or is it third party? What's going on here? Change and change. Wow. Okay, so somebody walking away. Somebody being left out in the cold. This could be taken as sneaky, or, you know, abandoning his fellow, you know, knights or whomever they may be. Because, you know, he has the Three Swords. There's one guy kind of walking away, one guy walking this way, and he's like, yeah, but you know, I got three of these swords. I kind of have, he looks happier, like, meh, whatever. See you later, I'm out of here. Abandoning somebody for that Community card. Community card can be taken as three party. But there's definitely not balance. We have the yin and yang in reverse here. But I strongly feel on this side there's so many good things to come for you, Libra. I'm just going to get an overall for this first house. What's this overall for the first house that came out here? Oh, yeah, okay. There's that message card again that came out with the Temperance. Now we have... okay, so yeah, so the message is... this could be fast action or a message coming in. And we got it with the Temperance card. And the Wheel of Fortune also showed itself earlier. So that just, and that now we have the Capricorn card again. We have the Devil card. This kind of reminds me of the Lovers kind of chained. Here they're hand in hand, but they're in reverse. But yeah, being, there's a message coming in about, this is about the first house. This is about what people, you know, are thinking about you guys when they see you together, or this person. Something's bringing in some luck here. The Wheel of Fortune, the message card came out, and it could be an end of a cycle. And take this how this resonates, but it could be the message is coming in and you're saying, no, I'm going to change my own luck, and, you know, I'm going to end this karmic cycle with you because, you know, I can't be codependent anymore, and I can't handle the negative and the addictions and whatnot. This could also be that a message is coming through to end the cycle of the addiction. But with everything else coming out the way it is, I'm going to have to get some more clarifiers on that. It's really hard to tell what way that is going. Because up here we have like somebody's walking away from something. Being, you know, felt like they're being left out in the cold. What's this hostilities? I'm going to move up here and then I'll move back down here if I feel I need to. What's this hostilities card, please, Spirit, for Libra's person? What's this hostilities card, please? Okay, that is... Okay, all these cards wanted to show itself before, so I'm going to take them, and because I see the third party card again. So yeah, the hostility being up in their head about, you know, what's going on with this, you know, needing to heal, maybe not feeling quite ready. That's very defensive, a very defensive card to me. But then we have, everything's in reverse here except for the Three of Cups. So, and the Hermit. So this person is trying to go within. I think when they're going within, they're feeling very hostile about themselves, you know, that negative thinking, again, which is very common with somebody that has that type of frame of mind and or is has an addiction that has a strong hold on them. They feel sorry. And sometimes I take this card as an apology, but I feel like they're feeling sorry and almost, you know, feeling sorry for themselves in some sort of way here. You know, they're thinking about this relationship. You know, this is the Six of Cups. This is past life. This is, you know, knowing each other in the past. It's in reverse, and I'm feeling like there's a lot of thought going into what this could have been or should be. But even the Knight of Cups is in reverse. Like inaction of emotion is what I'm getting. I'm getting withdrawn. It's very, very heavy energy on this side. And then we have the Chariot that is in reverse, a slow movement of any, if there's going to be movement down here, you know, it's very slow movement. And then here we have the community card, or the third party card again, the Three of Cups. And we did have this. So there could be some juggling going on when it comes to a third party situation, which is also not, you know, uncommon if there's some kind of addiction going on, depending on what the addiction is, of course, but very stuck in their head about what could have been, what should have been, you know, feeling at a loss, I'm getting defensive with that hostility card that's under there in reverse. What's this message with this Devil card, please? And this Wheel of Fortune. Can you help clarify this, please, Spirit? What's this message or this action? What's this movement? The inability to have the strength to break through this cycle. Strength card's in reverse. I'm getting the inability to have the strength to break through this cycle. This is cycle. This is meaning cycle right now.